o'clock GMT in Ghana. Permit me to welcome the chairman for EABA, Dr. Yusri El-Shakawi. He would give us a welcome address as we continue with our program. Welcome, Chairman, and over to you.
مساء الخير. اسمحوا لي بالأصالة عن نفسي ونيابة عن كل أعضاء جمعية رجال الأعمال المصريين الأفارقة بالترحيب بيوم غانا. هذا اليوم خصصناه للتعرف على مجتمع المال والأعمال الغاني. خلوني أشكر بابتيستا ممثل جمعية رجال الأعمال المصريين الأفارقة في غانا على الجهد والمجهود اللي قدمته. أشكر كل المتحدثين، أشكر الحكومة المصرية، أشكر السيد أحمد طارق الملحق التجاري المصري في غانا، وكل المتحدثين من دولة غانا لما سوف سيعرضوه اليوم من تجارب ناجحة وقصص نجاح في مختلف قطاعات المال والأعمال. غانا واحدة من أهم الدول في غرب أفريقيا، واحدة من الدول التي يهمنا دعم العلاقات الاقتصادية والشراكة الاقتصادية ما بين مصر وغانا وبين دول القارة الأفريقية وغانا. نتحدث اليوم للتعرف على الخامات، السلع الأولية، الخدمات، الفرص التجارية، الشراكة الاستثمارية بين مصر وغانا. ماذا يحتاج السوق الغاني من دول القارة الأفريقية؟ ماذا يحتاج السوق المغربي؟ نحن جمعية رجال الأعمال المصريين الأفارقة لدينا مكاتب في المغرب، ولدينا مكاتب في السنغال، لدينا ممثلين في كينيا، في جنوب أفريقيا، في بوتسوانا، في غانا، في السنغال، في جامبيا، في موريتانيا. لدينا توجه ودور رئيسي على أن نخلق مجتمع مال وأعمال فاعل في القارة الأفريقية. اسمحوا لي أن أشكركم جميعا وأترككم لاستمرار يوم جميل نتحدث فيه بحاملين العلم الغاني. غانا and EABA غانا Business Day. شكرا لكم جميعا. بابتيستا continue.
Thank you so much, Chairman. So we would give the floor now to Mr. Ahmed from the Egypt Embassy here in Ghana. He will give us a word of welcome. Over to you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, and I would like to start by thanking you for your efforts to bring this day together, and of course to thank Dr. Yusri for all his efforts to bring the African countries close to each other. Today we want to talk about Ghana, and we want to talk about Egypt and Ghana. So let me start by telling you that when my colleagues were asking me, why do you want to go to Ghana for your posting? I said, I want to meet my in-laws. So as you all know, we have a very strong link and connection together. And Ghana as a country is a very important country. Why? If we take, for example, this is the classical example. They say that Ghana has the second largest producer of cocoa in the world and the second largest producer of gold in Africa. But this you can also have in different countries. But what is unique for me about Ghana is that Ghana has a very good, stable democratic experience. This democratic experience leads to the fact that many of the businesses they feel secured when they are trying to come to the Ghanaian market. This also enables the business environment to be in a good position compared to different African countries. And it is worth mentioning that Ghana was ranked or was labeled as one of the highest growing economies in Africa but of course, this was before the pandemic hit all of us. And there are some other factors that also give assurance, like, for example, Ghana is number 5 in the African Human Development Index, is number 6 in the Safety and Rule of Law Index. So it came in 2018 as the most resilient economy in West Africa. So all of this, plus the efforts that has been done since the 90s to change or transform the Ghanaian economy, all has been leading up to a very good build-up. In 2019, for example, the GDP growth has reached around 7%. The estimates differ, but it's around between 6.5 to 7%. Of course, this was affected by the COVID and all that, but you can see how the economy was doing. Also, the government now is trying to do a lot of things to alleviate the effect of the COVID. One example is what we call the Coronavirus Alleviation Plan, or the CAP, and also the Alleviation and Revitalization of Enterprises Support, or CARES program. So all these programs the government are trying, but of course we know the pandemic is stronger than many of the economies, many of the governments around the world. So we are hoping that it picks up, and there are already some indicators that the economy is picking up in Ghana after the COVID-19. So, for example, let's talk now about the Egypt and Ghana trade or bilateral trade relationships. If we need to take a zoom in view, first, let's say in 2019, the amount of imports from the world Africa was getting was 569 billion. Only 70 billion of this was traded among ourselves as Africans. Please, I'm sorry to interrupt, but please, if the time, please let me know, because I have some information to share, but when the time is up, please let me know. So the imports you see, we need to increase this percentage as Africans all Also, if we look at the exports, our exports was 462 as African. Between each other was only 92. So where is Egypt and Ghana from this? Egypt imported around 78 billion worth of imports in 2019. Ghana imported at the same year 11 billion. At the same year, Egypt exported around 30 billion to the world. Ghana exported at this time 17 billion. But the main difference, we see that Ghana has a positive trade balance, meaning that the exports of Ghana is bigger than the imports of Ghana, which is a good sign. Egypt has a negative trade balance, which means we have our imports are more than the exports. Of course, we need to take into our consideration the different demographics and all of that. So between Egypt and Ghana, Ghana imported from the world around 10 billion in 2019, around 10.4 billion USD worth of imports, out of which only 60 million came from Egypt. So again, Ghana has imported 10.4 billion from the world, only 60 million of which coming from Egypt. So it's not even up to 1%. So this is something that we need to work on, and also we'll come to the other side through the imports, and we will see the same. So Egypt exports went from 110 2017 to 116 2018. These are, of course, like the approximated figures. Then to 60 million, dropped down in 2019 to 60 million. And then 2020, now we have raised again around 85 million USD of exports. Our main exports from Egypt to Ghana were the electric meters, the razors. Of course, we know that El Swedi Electric, they have a very big factory in Ghana for the electric meters. We have the lasers, non-electric lasers. We have calcium carbonate. We have urea. We have iron. You can see that there are a lot of diversification in the top products coming from Egypt, whether from chemicals or building materials or other electrical equipments. If we look at the imports from Ghana, the Egypt imports from Ghana went from around 100, sorry, I'm getting the correct figure. So Egypt imports from Ghana were around 13 million USD in 2019. But how much did Egypt import at the same year? Egypt imported from the whole world 16, Ghana exported to the whole world with 16 billion USD, out of which only 13 million came to Egypt. Again, the percentage is 0.08% of Ghana exports went to Egypt. So I don't want to take a lot of your time. I just want to highlight the fact that we have a very strong relationship. We have very strong potential. We can work together, of course, with the CEFTA, with Ghana hosting the secretariat and all this. I think we need to work very strongly to make Ghana the gateway for Egypt in West Africa, and also to make Egypt the gateway for Ghana in all the different markets, whether in Europe or beyond. Thank you again for the opportunity, and I wish you a very successful day.
Thank you so much. What a great way to end. We need to make Ghana the gateway to Africa. That is a good call for all of us. Thank you so much, Mr. Ahmed. So next on the call is Dr. James Regimani. He would also give us an address on behalf of his trade council. Welcome, Doc. You have the floor. Dr. James, could you unmute, please? Dr. James, can you please unmute? Great. Hello, Doc. Perhaps he may be having some technical issues. So whilst we wait to get Doc back on the floor, we would give the floor to Dr. Alpha Kadri to give us an address. He is with the World Bank. Dr. Alpha Kadri, please, you have the floor now. Hello, Dr. Kadri, can you please unmute? Hello, Dr. Kadri, if you can hear us, can you please unmute?
Okay, can you hear me?
Thank you so much, Doc, we can hear you.
Okay, yeah, thanks, Batista. First of all, I would like to welcome, everyone to this this forum here. And as you know, also like to thank the organizers, the Egyptian African Businessmen's Association, the entrepreneurs and policymakers, the media, and everyone who's attending this, this forum here. We are very grateful and very proud of EABA, which continuously support business associations in Africa to enhance international trade and investment between African countries. Before I proceed further, I'd just like to briefly introduce myself. I'm currently working as an international consultant with the IFC, one part of the World Bank Group, where I advise the Kenyan government and the Zimbabwe government on structured trading and trading systems in Africa. Prior to that, I'd also engaged with the Ministry of Finance and Economic Planning to set up the Ghana Commodity Exchange, which is a digital market system that supports producers of particular agricultural products in Ghana and linking them to diverse markets. I think this forum is very important because it creates opportunities worldwide and within the confines of Africa for everyone. We in Ghana, as the ambassador elaborated, there's a lot of opportunities that Ghana presents. The statistics speaks for itself, as well as also other gaps that we can do to improve our trading, particularly Egypt and other African countries. This AFSEC also provides an opportunity for us to do so. We are very much aware that there is a lot of investment opportunities in different areas. We look at agriculture and in the agro-processing sector, the mining and mineral processing sector, also where Ghana government initiative to leverage other minerals to drive the country's industrialization process provides opportunities for public-private sector partnerships, which something that an opportunity that we cannot overlook. And we know that having also recently emerged from the sector cleanup, the Ghana financial services sector is also a sector that has a lot of opportunities in banking and insurance, in hedge funds, in risk management instruments. We also hear of cryptocurrencies and other opportunities as well. And Ghana has also positioned itself to become the hub in transport and aviation in Africa, West Africa. Opportunities exist there in the aviation infrastructure, in airports and in logistics. I think the ambassador made it clear that the trade between Ghana and Egypt has still a long way to go. And some of these areas are potential areas where we can look at. Oil and gas is also another area where there is a huge growth in Ghana's oil and gas industry, and actually stands out among the best in Africa. And there are opportunities there. We look at property development, which is also an area where there is a huge opportunity and investment potentials there. Because of rapid population growth, we have economic prosperity and urbanizations that calls for investment in those areas too. We look at manufacturing, which through the AFTA and the African Continental Free Trade Agreement presents excellent opportunity for scaling up and economies of scale, especially in light manufacturing products. Other products like the health sector, the recreation and tourist sector in Ghana, education, we need quality education, and we need investment in institutions also to create value. And these are all areas that we can, Ghana and Egypt can work together to increase our trade involvement. And we would like to encourage all the entrepreneurs and investors who are coming into this forum here to make good of all these opportunities. I would like to emphasize that Ghana's economy is very, very up to everything. It is, so the Egyptian ambassador said, it's actually both building up. It is resilient. We know that the COVID has come to slow down things, but we are managing to live with the COVID, as well as ensuring that we're doing what we can to improve our economy. Ghana is ready to do business with Egypt, or indeed make sure that we use the African Continental Free Trade Agreement as an opportunity to improve and develop our trade links. We are in a position where we'll provide every investor or entrepreneur from Egypt all the help that they need. Anytime, call me. I'm sure with the experience and some of the experience and the contact that I have here, I'll be able, with all my colleagues who are also in this forum as well, we will work together to support you and to help you to be successful as entrepreneurs in Ghana. Feel free at home. We have the usual Ghanaian hospitality here, and then feel free at home, and then let's take advantage of these opportunities. I think it is important that we can have several forums like this, which would help us to work together more often. And I would like to commend the organizers of this forum for the excellent work that they have done. So I would say again that welcome all of you, and Akwaba as our local language. Always we describe our local language, and then I hope that we would have a successful and a fruitful discussion. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Kadri. That's a great one, so much on point. Akwaba to all of you. So in Ghana, when we say Akwaba, it means welcome. So welcome to all of you, Akwaba. So we'll take Dr. James Regimani's remarks again. So Dr. James, over to you. You have 5 minutes. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Yusri El Sakawi, the chairman of Egyptian African Business Association, and also Mr. Ahmed Terek, commercial diplomat at the Egyptian Embassy, and CEOs, businessmen, and women in Ghana, Africa, and across globe. All the protocol observed. Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I deem it a privilege to be part of this memorable event, and I would like to first express my heartfelt gratitude to the organizer and his honorable invitation, as well as we celebrate Ghana Economic Business Day. My name, as explained, my name is James Regimani. I'm the chairman of India-Africa Trade Council, and I have here in Ghana for 20 years, and I have the pleasure to part of this wonderful occasion. So as I came to this land, this nation, Ghana, and as I started our business with $1,000, and as we are talking today, and we expanded our business from single company to more than 9 companies, and also we having made more impact business in this nation, Ghana. So as this the part of like a Egyptian African Business Association, and also I want to introduce the India-Africa Trade Council to you. And India IATC is established with the aims to give the business communities of entire India and Africa a voice, a tool to foster development And even before the COVID-19 came, and India and Africa had established successful partnerships where India had proven its intelligence and humanitarian needs in the line and United Nations Sustainable Development and Goals. So as IATC, and we also initiate the dialogue to eradicate the trade deficiencies through the multilateral advocacy programs in Ghana, and more fortunate to have the regional office of IATC in West Africa. Our vision to be a leading and reliable international trade channel for Indian and African enterprises. Our area focus including business networking and trade facilitation, government representations, consultancy services, trade missions and fairs, events and exhibitions, and also the policy advocacy. There are some benefit for the registered member of IATC, which is including promote business networking across the region and beyond, to collaborate and share digital and technical platform for the business and investment opportunities, conducting trade fair, exhibitions, and many other benefits. Mr. Chairman, a bit about Ghana, and as we celebrate Ghana Economic Business Day, and I will do the touching of 5 areas that promote business activities in Ghana. First, I want to talk about the political stability. Given that with incidents such as a civil war and terrorist movement, sustained electoral and post-electoral violence is inimical to business activities, Ghana provides a high standard of peaceful environment and politically to make gain your socio-economic activities. Second, I want to talk about the natural resources. The country is endowed with rich natural resources, timber, gold, diamond, bauxite, manganese, and oil contribute to make the Ghana among the wealthier nation in West Africa. Third, I want to talk about competitive business atmosphere. Through the efforts of transformation, innovation, business in Ghana has characterized by accelerated growth in the number of private and public business enterprises, making country one of the most competitive place for business. A sound macroeconomic environment and immediate access to all the market of economic community of West Africa, ECOWAS. Fourth, I want to talk about business friendly environment. There are enough skills and labor available for economic growth, given the skilled labor force continue to increase rapidly in Ghana. And also finally, I want to talk about the hospitality about the Ghanaians. One of the most distinctive virtues for which most Ghanaian want to be remembered is hospitality. Local people always try to create positive impression on the mind of foreigners. It follows that foreign businesses can captivate the hospitality Ghanaians to kickstart and grow their business. Ladies and gentlemen, in conclusion, it is very true some of businesses have collapsed due to COVID-19 advent. However, solely use this ordeal as a major reason for business failure is not healthy. We need to move from the mentality of shifting the blame on force majeure and look beyond the obstacle. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. And on the behalf of India-Africa Trade Council, I would like to extend my solidarity and pledge support to all businessmen and women in the Egyptian African Businessmen's Association as we celebrate Ghana Economic Business Day. Let us all continue to promote peace and stability in our regions of business and excellence in trade. Elevation of poverty and success will surely be our results. IATC is ready to collaborate, promote, and support business in Africa, especially in Ghana and across the globe. Long live EABA Long live IATC and long live Africa. God bless us all. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Dr. James. That couldn't be a better way to end your presentation. Long live Ghana, long live EABA, long live the African continent. So you heard it all. This is someone who has been in Ghana for 2 decades, doing good business, has several businesses now, and is speaking to you about the peaceful atmosphere of Ghana. So you too can join to do business in Ghana as a preferred business destination post-COVID-19. Can you please, IT team, support to migrate Dr. Wilbeck back to the speaker's platform? Thank you so much for that support. So we would move straight, get into our speakers so they could provide us some insights about their business, share success stories, and then tell us how we could get back to them. So proud to doing that, I would want to kickstart the discussion. And welcome with me. This is Ghana Economic Business Day. My name is Baptista Seraj-Gebu. I am the CEO of Real HR Services, and I author the Future of Work capsules in Ghana. I represent EABA in country. So for us at Real HR Services, we manage labor recruitment, selection, and placement. When it comes to training and development, business advisory services, management consulting, HR analytics and audits, relocation support services, we are there to support you. Taking management consulting, we manage business strategy, compliance support, legal support when it comes to your process analysis, international trade, communication and media, and our relocation support services, if you're relocating to the country or just coming in temporarily for business, we help you to navigate your way around the city when it comes to tenancy management, immigration compliance, whether you want to find the best schools for your kids, we are there to support you. Please visit our website, www.forrealhrservices.com, and follow our social media handles, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, For Real HR Services for more information. We would encourage you to subscribe to our programs, the For Real Hybrid Professional Program, the Future of Work, and our mentoring and coaching programs. Why would you want to do business in Ghana? Welcome with us to Ghana, the land of gold. This is the commercial city of Africa. Why do we call Ghana now the commercial city of Africa? Because we play host to the African Free Trade Continental Secretariat, and we are playing host, and that gives us that mandate. In Ghana, there is a sound microenvironment. You should be happy to do business in Ghana because there is a secure and investment-friendly environment. We practice democratic governance. Ghana is a politically stable country. We offer you competitive business environment, and Ghanaians are one of the most friendliest people in the world you can meet. Ghana itself is a peaceful country, and we have the best performing currency in Africa, the Ghanaian cedi. We also want to admonish that getting to do business in Ghana is a great thing because you have access to the immediate West African countries. You have 100% foreign ownership, which is permitted by our laws. There is ongoing privatization of our key economic sectors. Infrastructure development is still ongoing, and we are expanding our stock market. There is availability of skilled and trainable labor, and you have quota-free access to the US and European market aside the African Free Trade Continental Secretariat. And we know this is promoting a one African market. For free zones, there is that opportunity for you to get an exemption from most of the goods. So why wouldn't you want to think of Ghana as a preferred business destination post-COVID-19? You can visit our website for more information on the Future of Work conference. Thank you so much. This is For Real HR Service, and this is the EABA Ghana Economic Business Day. Thank you so much, and this is how you can reach us, EABA Ghana at eabaassociation.com. If you have any questions, if you need any clarity, please reach out to us, and we would be prepared and happy to support you. So next on the block, we have Martin Yerboa. So Martin will talk to us about his business and tell us his success stories and what we need to know about what he does. Martin, over to you. You have 5 minutes to do that.
Okay, thank you very much, Baptista. As Baptista mentioned, my name is Martin Yelbora. I'm founder and CEO of the Organic Green Ventures. We are mainly focused on health-related products in Ghana. And we look at the key difficulties in people's health, and we develop products around them. We are also into development of agric inputs. Indeed, we provide alternative to the conventional products. So for example, in the case of cosmetics, we also integrate what I call well-being. So we do not use the conventional preservatives. We provide things like supplements that are underlying support to your overall health. So for example, if you want to have very good skin, apart from the topical applications, we would also suggest to you that you take some supplements. Organic green has different dimensions. It's not only about the end product in terms of what we sell, but we also have a social component. Many of our products that we prepare for our clients, we source the raw materials from largely women. So we have a strong social component. But indeed also, we have a strong environmental component, that everything we do is ecologically sustainable. So we use what we call the closed loop. So whatever we produce, if we have what you would normally call waste, we transform it as an input or as a byproduct to develop another thing. So all our cosmetic residues eventually get themselves transformed into fertilizer, liquid fertilizer, solid fertilizer, etc. So if you have issues of diabetes, pressure, if you have eczema, piles, memory loss, etc., we work on that. Things on pain, we work on that. We use the natural alternative to heal. So indeed, a lot of my friends are old ladies and old men. And in the year of COVID, let me put it so, we have become even more relevant. So today, on average, for each of my products, I have about 20 products. I sell on average about 100 of each every month, and demand is increasing. And indeed, it's difficult to meet demand. So I'm now scaling up by virtue of partnerships that I'm developing. So indeed, this is Martin, and Martin comes along with Organic Green. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Martin, and that is Organic Green Ventures. Thanks for that opportunity. We now move to Mr. Paul Draxen, and Paul is with the Unique Global Connect Solutions. So Paul, you have 5 minutes to pitch your business. Thereafter, we'll have Mr. Phillips taking the floor. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to each and every one of you, most especially to the organizers of this event. And I want to commend the organizers and also to thank them for inviting me to be part of this very important event. Just like Baptista rightly said, I am with Unique Global Connect Solutions. Basically, Unique Global Connect Solutions is a business and a management consultancy. And we focus on a number of areas, but one of the key areas we focus on has to do with the area of oil and gas and renewable energy. We have done some work in the past so far as the oil and gas industry is concerned. I mean, like I said earlier, we do more of consulting. So if you take Methodist University, for instance, we played a major role in helping them to be able to establish an oil and gas and renewable energy program, an executive certificate program, something which started in 2014. Personally, I had the privilege of facilitating two models so far as that program is concerned. I facilitated oil politics and local content, and I also facilitated international environmental law and corporate social responsibility. Again, we had the opportunity of also helping to introduce the same executive certificate program in oil and gas and renewable energy at Malco Institute of Technology. And of course, at Malco Institute of Technology, I also had the privilege of facilitating these same two models, which I did facilitate at Methodist University. Like I said, we've been doing a lot of work. One of the major areas that we have also done some work has to do with the area of corporate social responsibility. And I'm sure a good number of you will agree with me that when it comes to the extractive industry, corporate social responsibility plays a major role. In fact, if you take a country like Nigeria, you will discover that one of the major reasons why the Niger Delta state, especially the Ogun area, have always had issues of violence has to do with the fact that the oil companies, the international oil companies that have been operating there over the past years have not paid critical attention so far as corporate social responsibility is concerned. And even for those who some way, somehow tend to embark upon CSR, they do what they think will be beneficial to the communities. They do not involve and engage the communities when it comes to exactly what must be done for the community so far as corporate social responsibility is concerned. And so fortunately for me, I was privileged to be part of the team of 5 consultants who were constituted by the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Trade and Industry, and also through the Center for Corporate Social Responsibility at the University of Ghana Business School. 5 of us were contracted to put together a comprehensive national CSR policy for the country. And so this was something we did in 2013 and 2014 when I was part of the team of 5 consultants that did this job. Now, in this CSR policy which we developed, we segmented the work we did into 3 main areas. We looked at it from the angle of public sector. We looked at it from the angle of the private sector. Then we also looked at it from the angle of NGOs, CSOs, and traditional authorities. And I was privileged and fortunate to have been asked to facilitate the private sector. And so for all the 22 different workshops we did, which included consultative workshops and validation workshops, I personally facilitated all the 22. I facilitated the private sector group. And so one of the things that we have expertise in also has to do with helping organizations with their corporate social responsibility policies. And that is one of the major areas that we are able to help you. One other thing that I want to touch on when it comes to the oil and gas sector is the fact that I have always said that, you see, the world gradually is gravitating towards renewable energy and clean energy. In fact, we are moving away from fossil fuel. I remember that I think about 3 years ago, I had the privilege of having some engagements with the director of nuclear and renewable energy at the Ministry of Energy in Ghana. I was with him. We both did some work for Malco Institute of Technology. And at one of our engagements, he mentioned that even though Ghana has found oil in commercial quantities, and of course, I mean, we are doing not less than 120,000 barrels, I mean, on a daily basis, he indicated clearly that our oil finds will not be able to take us beyond 2033. And so as a nation, if we want to look at the dividends that we will be able to make from our oil sector, then it means that we should be looking at between now and 2033. The question that we must ask ourselves is that what happens after 2033? Currently, we live in a world where a lot of automobile companies have started moving and shifting away from fossil fuel to clean energy. And so we have electric cars that are coming into the system. We have electric bikes that are coming into the system. And all these things are ways by which countries can also in a way reduce their carbon emissions. I think even just at the just ended United Nations General Assembly just about a week ago or so, some of you probably who might have followed would have realized that one of the major things that they spoke about in terms of the SDGs had to do with how best, countries can ensure that they reduce drastically carbon emissions. So for that reason, you need to connect solutions. We have partnered with a Ghanaian, in China, who is doing so well, extremely well. We've partnered with him and his organization in the area of e-bikes, in the area of electronic bikes, partnering with them in the area of solar street lights, and also in the area of hydrogen power plants. For those of us who probably might be very well vested when it comes to the way and manner the advanced countries do things, you will discover that in the advanced countries, they have what we call an industrial zone. And so you realize that the industrial zone usually have a separate power grid that supplies power to the industries. And that is completely different from the power grid that supplies power to individual households. And this is something that is lacking in Ghana and in Africa. And so we want to pay attention to this hydrogen power plants, which can be a very good way to be able to supply power to our industries. That will help to drastically reduce the pressure on the national grid. And when that happens, it means that households will have a perfect opportunity to be able to enjoy and consume power. And we may not have the issues of doomsday, like we have always said, in terms of power rationing and power challenges in Ghana. So thank you once again for this opportunity. And I look forward to hearing from those of you who may be interested in partnering with us so far as these areas I have mentioned are concerned. Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, Mr. Draxen. He pitched on oil and gas. So next is Mr. Phillips, who will be teaching to us on travel and tourism in Ghana. Over to you, you have the floor now. Thank you. Okay, so it seems the network is having some challenges. So we would want to, at this point, call upon Dr. Zach Isiku. He is the MD for Mayaya Investment Limited and is pitching us on agriculture. Doc, you have the floor. Please unmute. Thank you.
Yes, good afternoon to you in particular and to all the key stakeholders who have made this event possible today. I'm Dr. Zakaria Isahaku, the MD for Maya Investment, a leading commercial agribusiness firm in northern Ghana. We are based in Tamale. For those of you who haven't been to the northern part of Ghana, Tamale is the home of agriculture. That is where a lot of the activities in agriculture takes place. And as a young, growing agribusiness firm, we've been on the ground since 2014, leading in commercial production of key crops, including maize, soybeans, sesame, and we export same. So we look for opportunities to export within Africa, particularly sesame to Egypt, soybeans, and all other commodities. Yes, we also provide other services. We have a wide network of smallholder farmers that we're working with across the regions. And we provide specific services that enables them to be able to produce well and get connected to us. And so We provide tractor services. We provide other inputs such as seed, fertilizer, and then we do aggregation. So at the end of the season, we're able to mop up from all the smallholder farmers. And yeah, so we are well connected with our smallholder farmers. Additionally, we also provide, we rely on technology to be able to map all the smallholder farmers that we're working with. And so that I'm happy that there are technology firms here that are doing quite well, and we could also work together in improving what we have, our current system, where we're able to monitor to the minute details operations of smallholder farmers in their fields, to be able to tell the adoption of the agricultural practices as we train them. And so we are in the hub of Tamale. We have our field operations scattered across. We currently have over 1,000 acres of land in our own production, where we do the large-scale production of these commodities. I would share with you our website and the key activities that we are engaged in. And we look forward to meeting with key partners, particularly those that provide services in agricultural machineries inputs, because our requirements are growing and we need a lot of agricultural inputs to be able to reach out to service all our smallholder farmers. Beyond also that, we look for business partners opportunities for export. We do a lot of aggregation and export, and so we have the experience over the years, and so we look for opportunity to do inter-African trade. Yes, as farmers as we are, we speak very little. We are doers, and so I would at this point in time just thank you all for providing the opportunity for us to tell you what we are doing. And yes, we look forward to receiving visitors from the embassy and all the business partners in Egypt who want to visit Ghana. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you so much, Dr. Iseku. Thank you so much. So next we have Mr. Ishmael Dodu. He's with Green Hill Capital Limited. Mr. Ishmael Dodu, you have 5 minutes and your time begins now. Can you please unmute?
Good afternoon to you all.
Good afternoon.
My mentioned, my name is Ishmael Dodu. I run 2 companies. I'm going to introduce you to all the 2. I run a company by name Green Hill Capital Limited. Green Hill Capital Limited has been in existence from 2018 till date. We run financial services and consulting services. We offer services like structuring of your accounts department as an entity. We help you to also raise funds both internally and externally. We help businesses that are startup or businesses who want to borrow money within and outside this country. We help you to set up your business plan. And then we also aid you in making sure that you get the funds into the country. We do business evaluation services. Those of you who are interested in maybe selling part of your business to an investor, if you want us to evaluate the stand of the business as at the point of sale, we are ready to do the evaluation for you. We are into audit and accounting services as well. We also help to formulate accounting and finance policies for organizations. All these services fall under Green Hill Capital Limited. When you come to Green Hill, we've been able to raise funds for a number of companies since our inception in 2018. And those companies are still enjoying the funds and paying over a period between 5 to 10 years from outside this country. Now, The next business that we actually run here also is known as the Wisdom Limited. Wisdom Limited started operation in January 2021, having realized the gap within the commodity trading industry within the country. We dived our nose into that area. So we started trading in certain commodity products. So basically we trade in oil and gas. We do import and export of certain commodities like refined sugar. We also do refined rice too as well. And then Wisdom Limited is also into other areas like sublet construction contracts. Now, this company, like we say, strategically, since it's a young company, we started just this year. Strategically, we are looking at becoming one of the first rated commodity trading company in the country. And we did a sub-region in the next 5 years. Now, by the close of this year, what the organization is trying to achieve is that we should be able to trade actively within the oil and gas sector at a downstream level. Now, we've been able to achieve some few things since our inception just this January. Basically, we've been able to do some sort of partnership with other importers and other production of petroleum products, and then the importation of other finished products from the agri sector. Our main aim, one of our main aim is that we would like to, in the next few years to come, introduce a manufacturing hub into making sure that we add value to a lot of the agri raw material products that are produced in Ghana. In fact, this business actually came into existence because we realized that we can deal in a lot of areas as far as our expertise are concerned. Now, we are located in Accra. You can contact Wisdom of Green Hill Limited on 0302-290-9405, or you can call us on our mobile 0244-526250. If you are in need of any accounting services, or you are interested in import and exports of commodities within this country, you can get in touch with us and we can do good business going forward. Thank you very much. Thank you, Baptista. I'm done. Hello, Baptista. Hello. Hello, Baptista. Yes, I'm done. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Dodo. That was awesome. So next on the bill is Mr. Fasten. He is with 425 Management Solutions. He would pitch to us on media and TVET. That is technical vocational education and training. Mr. Fasten, you have the floor, please. Please unmute.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Please go ahead.
Okay, my name is Frank Fassen, just like you said. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Thank you for the organizers and everybody that has helped to put this thing into fusion and all protocols observed because of the timing. I'm the executive director of 425 Management Solutions. We are into media, events, talent or artist management, music production, music video production, advertisement, and photography. Have worked with more than 20 artists more prominent on my list with the artists I've worked with is Nasi, No Tribe, Benny Sansan, Adeshiman, Martin Hayford, Emilio Wusu, Tina Santi, Dubia, Angie and the likes.
Mr. Fason, we are losing you. Could you reposition yourself? Hello, Mr. Fason. Can you reposition yourself? We are losing you.
And worst of it all was the issue of the lockdown. This came with its own challenge.
Hello, Mr. Fason. So we'll move on to the next speaker, whilst Mr. Fason will be given another opportunity. It appears his network is dropping off. So we will give the opportunity now.
I'm going home. She's asking a friend. She's going to tell a friend.
Nana Ima Odibo. She will speak to us about the traditional system in Ghana. She is a Queen Mother. Welcome, Nana Ima. Please unmute if you do not have the opportunity to speak. Thank you so much. Nana Ima, please speak up.
Wait.
Yeah.
Area.
I just gone. Her friend is gone.
Hello, Nana Ima, can you please unmute? You have the floor. Hello, Nana Ima, can you unmute? Hello, Nana Ima, if you can hear us, can you unmute?
Yes.
Hey.
Good afternoon, Baptista, and everybody here present. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Please go ahead, Nana Ima.
Good afternoon.
Hello, I can hear some feedback. Please, can you hear me?
Yes, we can. Please go ahead, Nana Ima.
Okay, good afternoon to everybody here. And thank you very much to the organizers of this program. I am very honored for the invitation. In fact, I'm very surprised at the people I'm seeing here. I really appreciate. Thank you very much. First of all, I am Ojifo Edubiakom the first. I'm a Queen Mother in Ghana, Central Region, Mankesim to be precise. I am the president of the Royal Palace of Kings and Queens, Ghana. And then also I am a High Court registrar. I do other businesses. I want to talk to us about the Royal Palace of Kings and Queens, and then also royalty in Ghana. The Royal Palace of Kings and Queens, it's a group of kings and queens in Ghana from all over Ghana who have come together to support the youth, the women, and then also take the youth from the streets. We train them, put them into businesses, and then support the widows and then women in our communities. So we do this to boost the businesses in the community as well. We are located in Accra, in Tema. We do so many other things, boosting businesses through our festivals. As we all know, in Ghana, we have so many festivals in Ghana. So during the festival occasions, we invite other people to come, and then through the arts and culture that is displayed there, we promote the businesses. We are here to invite investors and then also people from all over Africa to come and then join us to support these people. That is the women, the orphans, the streets youth, train them, get them employed, and then help them to be very useful to the society. As my brothers have already said earlier, when you come to Ghana, the hospitality here is excellent. We welcome everybody. In case you are coming to Ghana, my brothers have talked a lot about their businesses, and I believe we are all coming here to invest. When we are coming to Ghana, all the kings and queens in Ghana are ready to welcome all of us, to help you, link you to the right people, and then also to support, come together to do businesses. I am very happy that this forum has brought Africa, all of us together to support ourselves. In fact, kings and queens in Ghana, through this program, are inviting all of us, God willing, in November, to come and witness the Africa. We have a festival. We are going to portray our wares, our tradition, our culture, our dances, our food, and everything we do here in Ghana is going to be very big. It's going to be very great. And all we want now is that all people from all over Africa, like Egypt, and then other countries who are here in this forum, to come together, support us, to win these people. Especially our main aim is to bring the youth from the street, train them, get them employed so that they will be useful to the society. So
thank you so much, Anahima.
Yes.
Your time is up.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. So we have Dr. Wilbeck on the call now. She was ideally supposed to give us this presentation ahead of we commencing the whole discussion, but we had some challenges with her joining. Thank you so much, Doc, for joining the call. We are grateful. You have the opportunity now. Dr. Bernice Wilbeck is with the Ghana Labour Commission. As you intend to visit Ghana to do business, there are some legal things you should be aware of. She would be giving us some brief presentation on the topic, managing the employment relationship under Ghana's labor law, the legal requirements. Dr. Wilbeck, you have the floor and you have 7 minutes now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Baptista. And thank you all for having me. It's my pleasure to be with you this afternoon, and thank you for the opportunity. So I'll be presenting on the theme that you have just, the legal requirements. As I listen to the earlier speakers, those of you who are entrepreneurs or running your own businesses, one thing kept running through my mind. I believe you are working with people, with workers.
Yes, we do, Doc.
Of what I have to say. First of all, it's important for me to set the tone by looking at governing labor relations in this country. So we have the Labor Act 2003 Access 51. And it's important to note that our labor law has been described or is called a piece of social legislation. What is the reason? Because the law is a negotiated law where employers, labor, and government negotiated the act. So what it means is that as partners in the employment relationship, you have to negotiate everything that you do. We have moved away from the militancy to an era of conversation. And so the Labor Act 2003 and its respective legislative instruments, that is LI 1822 and 1833. And then we have the Workmen's Compensation Law of 1987, which govern employment relations in this country. What is the coverage of the law? We are talking about workers and all employers. So if you are an employer who under the Security and Intelligence Agencies Act 96, but listening to you, I don't think any of you fall within these. So all of you are covered law Access 51. And when we talk about definition of a worker, who is a worker in Ghana's or under Ghana's labor law? A person who works under a contract of service, which means that there has been an offer and acceptance, which is written or is implied by conduct. So I come to you, I work for you, I work under your instructions and all that. I am your worker, okay? Because there's an employer-employee relationship. Now, I want to touch on 4 different types of contract. These are the main contracts that the law covers. So you have the casual worker. And if you employ a casual worker, it means the work that the worker is going to perform is work that is intermittent. That means as and when needed. So you don't employ a casual worker and he'll be working for you all the days in the month and all the years, and yet you call the person a casual worker. If you employ a casual worker, it means the person is going to perform work that is needed as and when that work is done, then that worker's contract is ended. But then it says that if you employ a contract worker, you pay the worker equal pay for equal value for each day worked. The casual worker must have access to any necessary medical facility, must be paid overtime, and must be paid full remuneration for each day the worker reports for work, whether or not the worker works. Because if I come to work, it is your duty to give me work. So you have employed me as a casual worker, I come to work, you don't have work, you still have to pay me. That's what it says. Then we have temporary worker, and the person employed to temporarily replace labor or to perform work that is temporary in nature. But if a temporary worker works for a continuous period of 6 months, that temporary worker shall be treated as a permanent worker. It didn't say made a permanent worker, it says treated as a permanent worker. When do we employ or when do we engage temporary worker? It means there's a substantive job holder who is not available at a time. It could be that the person has gone for a course, or the person has delivered, it's on maternity leave, or for some reason the person is out of the job for some time, and that person's job is vacant for the period of time, which must not be more than 6 months, because if it's more than 6 months, it says you should treat the temporary worker as a permanent worker. Then we have the fixed term contract workers. That is a contract for a defined period of time. It has a stated start date and an end date. So you can have a contract worker for a period of 1 year, and you have to state the start of the contract and the end date of the worker. So it actually terminates upon expiration. That is when it ends. And if you think that that contract may be, or the work for which you've employed the contract worker may be renewed, then you put in the proviso that it may be renewed. If you employ a fixed term contract worker, it doesn't mean you have to treat the worker inferior, give the worker inferior terms. You have to give the worker all that goes with working as a twin. Then we have what we call permanent worker. That is a person employed up to the statutory employment age. In Ghana, you can retire at 55 years voluntarily, but then when you are 60 years in the public service, you retire at 60 years. So these are the 4 types of contracts that I want to describe now. Now, what are the legal documents that manage or regulate the employment relationship under Ghana's labor law? The letter of the employee's first appointment. So it means that when you employ, you need to give the people letters. You need to issue within 2 months, that employee should be given a letter. If you don't give it, where we have had situations like that, it's implied by conduct, because as long as the person comes to work, you give the person work, works under your instructions, the person is your worker. Then the terms and conditions of employment. You have the collective agreement if it's a unionized environment. You have the health report that before I enter the job, I should go for examination for you to know the state in which I came onto the job, so that, and these requirements are necessary because people can bring a case to say that I have suffered injury on the job, or I have suffered some ailment on the job. If you don't do this first health report, you wouldn't know whether the person had that disease before coming onto the job or not. And if the person didn't get it and suffered it on the job, it's also important. Even though you might think that it is cost to you, it helps you to know whether you are doing the right thing, whether the sitting posture, whether the nature of the job, the safety things that need to be provided. Then the social security registration information, the promotion letters, the disciplinary procedure correspondence. So the disciplinary procedure, what it means is that as long as you call yourself an employer, you have to have in place measures to deal with issues of discipline, because conflict is inevitable, but combat is optional, as I said. And so you can't say that you don't want conflict. Nobody wants conflict, but it is inevitable. It will happen when you don't expect it. So it's also very important. Then you have the leave rosters, you have your leave applications and approvals, you have performance appraisal reports, you have all these, the steady leave, sick leave, maternity leave, and salary reviews. I will take them one by one. Now, I will touch on the rights and responsibilities of employers and workers. I will start first of all by looking at employers' rights. What are your rights as an employer, as a business person, as an entrepreneur? When you are doing business in Ghana, you have the right to employ and to discipline. But discipline must be done within the context of the law. You have the right to transfer. You have the right to promote. You have the right to terminate the employment of the worker. But all the law has made provisions on under which these terminations would have to be taken, the fair and unfair grounds. The employer, as an employer also, you have the right to formulate policies, to execute plans and programs to meet said target. You have the right to modify, extend, or even cease operations of your business. Now, you know every right goes with the responsibility. So what are your responsibilities? The employer has the duty to provide work and appropriate raw materials. So when you employ somebody and you say, I've employed you as a security guard, it doesn't end there. What are the gadgets or the equipment that go with the work? When you employ somebody and said, you are a cleaner, you need to provide the items that the person would need to do the job. It is a responsibility under the law. So it says appropriate raw materials, including equipment and tools for the work, to provide and operate a fair and adequate procedure for discipline of workers, to keep open channels of communication with the workers and protect the interests of the worker. So now let's look at employees' rights. What are the employees' rights? Hello?
Please, you have 1 minute more.
The employee has the right to work under satisfactory, safe, and healthy condition, and then the employee has a duty to work conscientiously in the job for which they have been employed. So I look at the general conditions of employment under the law: a minimum of 15 working days for leave, 8 hours daily maximum hours, 40 hours weekly. Hours in excess of 8 hours shall be treated as overtime and paid. And then break periods, a minimum of 30 minutes. Daily rest period is 12 hours. So I work from up to 5. You need to give me 12 hours to rest. That's the evening and all that. Then weekly rest period is 48 hours. Sick leave, there's provision for sick leave, but it must be certified by a registered medical practitioner. Maternity leave also by a midwife or medical practitioner. And these are not parts of the annual leave. Thank you, Baptista.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wilbeck. So like you heard, Ghana is a law-abiding nation. If you choose to do business in Ghana, you need to respect the law. So these were just some few highlights by Dr. Wilbeck of the National Labour Commission, so we know what the legal requirements are whilst you want to come up to SETA. So Mr. Fasten, we are giving you back 2 minutes to conclude your presentation as the internet dripped off from your side. Please, 2 minutes and you conclude your presentation. Please unmute. Could you please speak up?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello?
Please, you have 2 minutes more.
Hello?
Please proceed. You have 2 minutes and
Can you
your
hear
time
me?
begins now.
So like I was saying, I was okay, so I was saying EPOSI is made up of mixing, risings, and hardness. These two chemicals mix to form a rigid plastic material that is very strong and resistant to degradation. Averagely, an EPOSI floor can last for 30 to 50 years. Also have a wide range of creative designs to choose from. You can use your photos, you can use your logos, you can use your name, you can use your wedding photos, you can use your children's photos, you can use anything of your choice. And once it's embossed on the floor, it stays there permanently for the rest of its lasting life. EPOSI floors are very warm, unlike tarred floors, which are always cold. It's very durable and it gives a very incredible and interesting finishing when it's applied on your floor. Same as the 3D walls and then the 3D pastel in Mada at the so these things we get into, and averagely if we train, so averagely in a week or two after a training, you become self. Our youth who are roaming on the streets and dams in a week or two.
Hello, Mr. Fasen, your time ends now. Thank you for the opportunity. So he pitched to us on media, and like we are all aware, because of COVID-19, most businesses are struggling a bit because in COVID times, people do not patronize entertainment. So he pitched again TVET, which is training he provides into 3D epoxy and wallpapers. Thank you for those who need that support and services, they would contact you. So next on the agenda, we have Mr. Francinanu Asiade. He is the MD for Destiny Security Systems Limited. Your time begins now in about 5 minutes. Next will be Mr. Nana Kojo Ewuku Asari. Please get ready. Frank, your time starts now. Please unmute. Mr. Siade, your time starts now. Great, in your absence, since you're having some internet connectivity challenges, we give the floor now to Madame Enima, who will be pitching to us on real estate business in Ghana. Madame Enima, you have the floor and you have 5 minutes. Your time begins now.
Thank you very much, Baptista and all organizers. I'm very grateful for this opportunity. My name is Enima and I work for Denya Developers Limited. We are into real estate. We do high-end properties in Accra, Ghana. Denya Developers is a sister company from Pragna group of companies in India. And we are into properties, as I said earlier. Okay, so in Ghana, Accra, Denya was founded in 2013, and Denya Developers is one of the best real estate companies in Ghana. We create high-end apartment homes noted for their styles, convenience, and comfort, not to mention market-beating prices. We chose Ghana because we saw a disconnect between quality and price. Given our expertise, we knew we could meaningfully change the equation and offer high quality apartments for even lower prices. Our developments are in Accra's favorite locations: Cantonment, Airport Residential, East Legon, Ridge and Ringway Estate. And our offering range from luxury studios, one bedroom, 2 bedroom, and 3 bedroom apartments to exceptional penthouses. Denya Developers launched construction in 2016, first residential high rise, the Denya at Ringway, that's the name of that property, with collection of operation rentals, with correction of corporate rentals, short stay apartments, and owner occupiers. The Denya, it's home to many Ghanaians and foreigners who were excited to have the liveliness of Oxford Street, just a short walk away from the main Oxford Street, Osu, Accra, Ghana. The Ivy, that is our second project at East Legon, which commenced construction in 2018 and was handed over in 2019, which is fully sold out, about 44 units. And it has been especially popular with young family and Ghanaians in the diaspora. Both developments offer apartments for rent as when they are available. We do rentals, we do short and long term, fully furnished and unfurnished. fully serviced apartments, and then semi-serviced apartments. That is East Lagos. So the Ivy is our second project. Currently, we are doing our third project, which is also sold out. It's called The Tribute at the Airport Residential. It's comprises of 1 bed, 2 bed, 3 bed, and of course penthouses. But we are currently sold out. We are handing over that property in December as well. And then we've started our fourth project, which is called The Tribute. Which is called the Pavilion at Cantonment, adjacent Australian High Commission. We are 50% sold out. We know COVID really affected real estate in Ghana, but I think middle of this year, the market is really picking up and it's growing back again. And people, especially Africans, are now understanding investing into real estate. So I would say if you are looking to invest in Ghana, I think real estate is really doing well now in Ghana, and you should take that into consideration. And we are here, Dania Developers, we are here to assist you to make the right choice. Our apartment offers you the opportunity to own a smartly designed home in prime Accra at reasonable price. And our flexible payment plan means that we can work with you to make your dream purchase come true. I'll go ahead by saying we offer the longest warranty in Ghana real estate. You will not get it anywhere. We realize that one challenge home buyers face in Ghana is recognizing the difference between short and long-term quality. Sometimes finishes can make the reality underneath, and by the time problems become apparent, the standard 1-year warranty that other real estate companies offer will just be over. So we are offering 10 years structural warranty, and then 5 years warranty on waterproofing and leakages on all of our apartments, because we realize that 1 year warranty period is not fair. That's why we are offering 10 years warranty, structural warranty. You will not get it anywhere apart from Dania Developers. If you are, for instance, if you are buying a home for a long term, shouldn't we be with you for that long term? Yes, we should. I will just move on by, it's my time up. Now. Give me one, let me just conclude. Okay, so finally, I would say that we offer sales, we assist you during the purchase procedure, and then we also do rentals. So if you're coming from any part of the country, any part of the world, and you're looking for a place to stay in Accra or in Ghana, please contact us. My email address is, it's there, I think it's on the flyer, and then my contact number is also, you can reach me through Baptista. Thank you very much for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Enima, for that speech on real estate. We have Nane Wuku back to pitch to us. Nane Wuku, are you on the call? I'm trying to check if you are still on the call. So
Hello.
is the answer, are you on the call?
Yeah, Baptista, I'm here.
Great. So please, you have 5 minutes and your time starts now.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much, Baptista. And then thanks to all the organizers and the opportunity given us. My name is Nana Kwejo Kwasare. I head the Finance and Administration Department of Emasanko Pharmaceuticals. We are into pharmaceutical products. We are our main product is that of what has to do with diabetic cases. Baptista, I have an emergency management meeting right now, but lucky enough, I have my marketing director here. He will give us the overview of our product, the usage, and then the benefit of it.
All right, thank you very much, Baptista, and good evening to each and every one of you here. And also, I really appreciate you having me. My name is Ofosuene Evans. I'm the marketing manager of this amazing product, Premium Herbal Oil, which is basically for wound healing. Premium Herbal Oil is a well and a careful formulated oil from the herbs of Zingiber, Curcuma, and Crinium. So basically, we are looking at Zingiberaceae family, which comprises of, or when you break it down, we are looking at ginger, we are looking at turmeric. That is basically the active ingredient for this oil. This oil is coming all the way from Thailand, and it has this benefits of one, it is an analgesic product, so it's able to relieve people who have all form of wounds from pain. It has an anti-inflammatory benefit. It has antimicrobial benefit, and then also it does debridement of the wound. So basically, any form of wound, being it a diabetic ulcer, being it a venous ulcer, being it a pressure wound, being it any form of general skin wound, Premium Herbal Oil has the ability to bring rapid healing to such patients. I think when it comes to Africa, wounds have been something, or even in the medical fraternity, has been a very big time challenging to us. But thanks be to God, Premium Herbal Oil is chalking amazing successes. So apparently, when you go to all the various hospitals in Greater Accra and even beyond, I think that has become the product for usage when it comes to wound healing and not wound management. Indeed, there are so many different wound products. However, it has been certified by Food and Drugs Authority. And then also this doctor, Dr. Raf Alma, he's a clinical surgeon. He's done a comprehensive research into the product, which is Premium Herbal Oil. We also have one from Police Hospital. They've also done another serious research about the product because they were very, very amazed when it comes to its efficacious nature and potency. Apparently, when it comes to amputation in Greater Accra, it is drastically reduced because of this product, Premium Herbal Oil. So anyone here who has anything relating to wound, being it a chronic one and they've battled with it for so long, Premium Herbal Oil is the product we recommend when it comes to wound management. We are located off the Sprinters Road. Also, you can get us on WhatsApp or on the internet, Premium Herbal Oil Africa. At any point in time, a phone call can get you closer to us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So he pitched to us on medical consumables and pharmaceuticals. So we would call back Mr. Phillips. You have 5 minutes. He's speaking to us about tourism and travel in Ghana. Your time starts now.
Good evening. Thank you for the opportunity. Tourism is a global industry which is growing very fast over the years. And unfortunately, COVID-19 has come to affect tourism globally. So with the effect of tourism being affected, a lot of people from Africa are not able to travel around the world. And these are done as Africans to now consider intra-Africa tourism. What it means is that people within African countries from Egypt, Ghana need to visit more of countries within the continent. And by so doing, they will spend the money here in Africa rather than spending the money in Dubai and other places. And I believe that this is the future of tourism. And we in Africa, using this platform, must see the essence now of doing businesses, visiting each other's country, and forgetting about going to the US, going to Europe for business. And I come in here as the CEO of Foreign Destination, a destination marketing company, tourism destination marketing company based in Tema, in Ghana, where we are looking for opportunities in Egypt and other African countries. for young people who want to, and people who want to get football clubs. These are some of the opportunities that we are looking for. So our counterpart from Egypt and link now with you and to do business with you. And we also want to look at other areas of tourism, be it programs for students where we can have Africans from Ghana going to study in Egypt, can have Egyptians coming to study in Ghana. We could also have religious kind of tourism where people come and visit our religious sites and learn about our culture. We had one of our colleagues who spoke about how rich the Ghanaian culture is. And in fact, one of the things that we need to understand is that Ghana has a very rich culture and very nice tourist attraction based on historical fact, which people need to come here and see. And if people don't know, there were about 66 forts and castles built along the coast of Africa. And out of these 66, 46 of them are found in Ghana. And if you want to learn more about the slave trade, the history of the Trans-African Atlantic slave trade, the place to come is in Ghana. And I believe that your stay in Ghana is not going to be regrettable. So contact us through our telephone number 0244 295901 or our website www.forrealdestinationslimited.com, and we'll be glad to do business with you. One last thing I want to add is the fact that Africa has a lot of challenges when it comes to traveling around the continent because of flight and visa acquisition. But I believe that that should not be a problem. Going forward, these are some of the discussions that we should be having and thinking of how to take out these stumbling blocks that has prevented traveling around the continent. And I believe if we enhance this discussion, many of us around the African continent should easily do business and visit each other's country. Thank you so much for the opportunity once again.
Thank you so much. Traveling to Africa shouldn't be that difficult, and they are there to provide support for you to see the world. Please send all your emails to EABA@EABAassociation.com, and we'll be glad to provide support for you in linking you up to all the businesses here on the portal. Next, we have Abigail Akpalu. She's chipping with us on fashion design. She is the MD for Mikabi Unisex Fashion Institute. Madam Abigail, your time starts now and you have 5 minutes.
Thank you, Baptiza. My name is Abigail Akpalu. I am the founder and the CEO of Mikabi Unisex Fashion and Training Institute. Mikabi has existed for the past 19 years. We currently have 36 workforce and trainees. At Mikabi, we create different kinds of clothing for both male and female. The clothing includes assorted dresses, trousers, wedding gowns, kaftan, skirts, and shirts. We also create accessories like fascinator and bridal fan. We sew typical African and Western style and a combination of both. Apart from work-in clients, we sew on commercial basis for companies, schools, and other institutions. For instance, for schools, we sew thousands of school uniforms for boys and girls. For companies and other institutions, we sew uniforms for lab technicians, nurses, robe for church choir. Bridal costume for entire bridal team and family. In recent times, because of COVID, we had a contract to sew several thousands of nose masks to fight COVID-19. Our tagline is "Perfection is our hallmark." This tagline drives us to work towards excellence.
We place a lot of importance on our customers' feedback. Because Mikabe is also a training institute, we train young people from different parts of Ghana with different backgrounds. And so we are open for partnership, scale up our business, and also for many young trained in fashion designing. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mikabe. That was so precise and straight to the point. Next, we have Mr. Haruna Habib. He's speaking to us on animal farming. He's with Ajahabi Company Limited. Your time starts now and you have 5 minutes.
Good evening, Mr. Chairman, EABA, and good evening, fellow speakers. My name is Haruna Janta Habib.
Yeah, I'm not talking about why.
My name is Haruna Janta Habib, the Managing Director of Ajahabi Group, registered in Ghana with Registrar General Departments in 2009. Ajahabi's main line of business is directed towards farming, oil and gas, and transportation. Going into farming, Ajahabi decided upon resuming on its programs to feed the baskets of this nation. Because there's a saying that a weak stomach doesn't have any strength to work. So we want our country to be strong. We decided to go deep into farming, animal farming, crop farming. Cattle in terms of animals, goats, sheep, and birds. Birds such like turkey, guinea fowl, and ducks. Our location in Oti region, Krachi in Chumru district, to be precise. We started this farming. After a while, we decided to help our colleagues. On assumption, we at Ajahabi dealt in so many areas, and we helped our colleagues, farmers, to be able to open up in terms of their farming by supporting in weedicides, helping them to transport, to prevent waste to the cities. We in Ajahabi continue to do our farming, and we have over 2,000 acres of land. That helps us to keep business going. Due to the size of this land, we are able to keep our cattle, our birds free without any difficulty. And we have enough to support any other company and supply any country. We therefore ask, as we are continuing, to get the support of investors to bring on board support to hold our hands in partnership, to open up, to be able to increase the production of the food that we supply to the country. Besides this, we have acquired several lands in terms of oil and gas businesses to be able to establish filling stations. Places like Tatale in the northern region, Banda in the Oti region, and Sawam in the eastern region, Esikuma in the eastern region, and so many more. As young and growing,
you have 1 minute more.
We're looking forward to investors to come to terms with us so we can put all things together to grow more and produce more for our country and the world at large. 0244-629807 is our contacts. Whoever is interested to get in touch with us can get us through this contact. We thank you and we greet everybody. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Send emails to eabagana@eabaassociation.com. We will be glad to connect you to all the entrepreneurs on board. So next on the call is Mr. Samuel Esiama. He is the General Manager, Big Stars Animal Feed. Samuel, your time starts now and you have 5 minutes.
All right, good evening, panelists. Good evening, organizers. Standing on existing protocols, all protocols observed. Well, Big Stars Animal Feed has been in production for the past 3 years, focusing basically on animal feed, that is poultry and other related feeds. We've been manufacturing, producing, and caring for animal health and nutrition within the industry. We are currently among the top 3 feed producing companies in Ghana, with our biggest strength being in offering competitive and quality feed to the farmers who we call our stakeholders. We are recognized within the animal feed supply chain because of our long-standing high quality feed that we produce to our farmers. We currently run 5 major poultry feed production categories. At the same time, we also produce for the pig industry and then the rabbit industry. So what that means is that we do poultry feed, pig feed, and rabbit feed. For the poultry feed, that they are the high flyers of our products. We cater for the feed needs of all poultry farmers, starting from day-old chicks all the way to fully grown chicks and everything. We have 5 main products under the poultry feed. We produce chick mash, grower mash, layer mash, broiler starter, and broiler finisher. Our strength in the feed manufacturing industry has to do with, 1, we are able to source high quality raw materials at very competitive price, thereby converting to high quality feed at a very competitive price for our farmers. Again, we also offer technical and administrative support to our farmers. When we talk about technical, we are talking about general management of the poultry, from how they are arranged, how they are kept, their general conditions, and then segregation of them. We also offer administrative support to the farmers that relates to letting them know how to take stock, their pricing, how to manage the general administration of their farm. We also produce unique or custom-made feed to certain specific farmers within certain specific regions.
What that means is that apart from us having our main product lines, we are able to produce to specific demands based on a farmer's request that might fall off our production line. Currently, we are located in Tema. We have a plant that has the general capacity of between 150 to 200 tons a day. Again, we have a distribution channels cutting across the country from south to the north. We distribute through our shops, other distributors, and direct to farmers. With this approach, we are also covering the whole aspect of the country, and we are looking at going beyond the borders of Ghana. As we participate in this business summit, it is a great opportunity for us. We intend to look at three broad angles from participants and other related attendees. We are looking at one, being able to partner with any participants and then the broad attendees on how to source raw materials from various, within the country and out of the country. We are also looking at 1 minute more. We are also looking at opportunity to export. Basically,
Mr. Uko, please unmute.
Out of the country to Egypt and then other neighboring West African countries in the running of the animal feed. This is in this business summit. And we look at
Thank you. Thank you so much, Samuel. He is with the Big Stars Animal Feed. If you need to contact Samuel or any of the presenters, the entrepreneurs, please reach out to the secretariat in Cairo, send an email to us, EABA@EABAassociation.com. We'll be glad to provide you that support. Next, we have Patrick Aban. Patrick, you have the floor. Your time starts now. Please unmute if you are not speaking. Thank you so much for that collaboration and cooperation.
Good evening to everyone. My name is Patrick Aban. I'm the project and
Hello.
My name is Patrick Aban. My name is Patrick Aban. I'm the project and programs coordinator at ProHumane Africa International. I would like to introduce ProHumane Africa International to all of you. ProHumane Africa International is a registered non-profit organization located here in Ghana, to be precise, in Tema. We work with individuals to create sustainable solutions through diverse and pro-poor initiatives. The pro-poor initiatives here are initiatives to alleviate poverty. We also envision a society where members could seek for their future and their success in 4 places. One is through God, the second is through the mind, the third is through the tongue, and the fourth is through hard work. We do this by organizing community events, organizing workshops. We also promote service to humanity. We also advocate for continuous education in Ghana. Some of our core values are accountability, transparency, and empowerment. Some of the key thematic areas that we focus on are climate mitigation, healthy living advocacy, girls and women empowerment, training and empowerment, and then economic and community development. We have also in Ghana embarked on some projects, all to help to alleviate poverty and create sustainable solutions in Ghana. One of the projects that we have embarked on is that we have planted trees throughout Ghana to support the ecosystem. And then we are also doing this to support the government of Ghana's ambitious tree planting exercise. We also collaborate with the NCCE, which is the National Commission for Civic Education, to organize constituency quizzes to schools. And also we are advocating for continuous education in Ghana. We have also recently organized an international CSO networks on capacity building and ending child marriage in Ghana. We have also trained the youths, especially the girls and young women in Ghana, and have given them some life skills training, all to help to alleviate poverty and make their lives a better one. We are located in Tema, and then our email address is ProHumaneAfriqueInternational. Our email address is ProHumaneAfriqueInt@gmail.com. Our email address or our website is also ProHumaneAfriqueInt.com. We are open to individuals, organizations, agencies for collaboration, all to help to alleviate poverty and create a sustainable solution for individuals and communities within Ghana and Africa. Thank you very much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much, Mr. Aban from ProHumane Afrique International. Next on the call, we have Madam Portia Gab. She is the CEO of SWEO. Madam Gab, Portia, your time starts now and you have 5 minutes.
Good, thank you very much. Good evening. My name is Portia, an entrepreneur, CEO of SWEO, a commercial farmer, and we are into soya beans and maize farming. We produce maize and soya beans in large quantities. And we also have women groups, 34 women groups cut across Upper West region of Ghana who are into shea butter processing. We support them with machinery, and we also train them on how to process quality shea butter and to be able to supply good shea butter to our customers. And these women are doing very, very wonderful. We are also helping them to be able to stop how cutting down the shea nut trees, because that was what they used to do for a living. They cut down the shea nut trees, mine them, go into the charcoal mining and other things. So we decided to rather bring them into the shea butter processing. And we also link them to better markets, because they do at first when they process, they don't get good markets, and that was the reason why they stopped processing and they were rather cutting down this. So now that we have been able to get them good markets, they have stopped cutting down the trees. So looking at this, we have also seen that one way or the other, our environment has been protected, and we are okay with that. With this, we are still looking for more markets, and we are looking for partners, investors, and we also ask the Egyptian embassy to try and visit these women groups that we have created in the West region to see some of the things that they are doing. And we are also looking for markets for soya beans and maize, those who are ready to buy in large quantities. We always help them get better quality grains to buy. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Portia. That was so precise. That was so precise. Hello, Portia, please, are you done? Portia, please, are you done?
Hello.
Hello, Portia, are you done?
Hello.
Hello, Portia, are you done?
Yes, please.
Thank you. So next we have Mr. John Amo. He's speaking to us on fabric. We have Mr. John Amo, your time starts now and you have 5 minutes. John Amo, your time starts now and you have 5 minutes. Please, can you unmute yourself? Please unmute. Please, can you unmute yourself? Please unmute. Please unmute. Great, can hear you now. Please go ahead. Great, can hear you.
Thank you, Batista. My name is John Kusiamwa, the founder and then CEO of Prudent Imagination Ventures. Prudent Imagination Ventures, we undertake a couple of business activities. And one is block manufacturing, and then construction, and also we are also into textiles. Just I want to brief on the block manufacturing aspect. We've been to the system for the past 13 years, and we supply blocks to individuals, corporate institutions, and contractors, as well as property developers. Basically, what we do now is trying to give an opportunity to especially workers who normally can't buy blocks in small quantities for their private projects. We give them opportunity to buy them on smaller quantities that we call it susu for blocks, and also we allow people also to supply people on a high purchase as well. Now let's move on to the textiles. Personally, I've been in the textile sector for over 20 years and have a rich experience in the textiles business. At the moment, I'm on my own, and what we do is that we produced textile for corporate institutions, and we call it institutional prints, where in Ghana we have something called Friday wear. This is African print, to be precisely, and we provide specific fabrics that suit specific occasions, something like weddings, marriages, funerals, churches, and others. We have a lot of local clients, and then as well as outside. In Ghana, we have churches like Pentecost, like a Methodist church, like hospitals like Polybu, for instance. Outside, we have Ghanaian Methodist Fellowship in UK chaplaincy. We do also supply them with the fabrics. And so you can have a look at some of the designs we've been producing for other corporate institutions as well. We are located in Tuba, Kaswa Tuba Road, Botiano Hills, and that's where we have our office. Those who are interested in our product and services can contact us on 0244656263 and 0302902191. Thank you, Baptista.
Thank you so much, Mr. Amoa. So to contact him and many of the entrepreneurs, please contact through the Cairo office or send an email to eabagana@eabaassociations.com. We'll be glad to provide support for you. So the very last entrepreneur we have for today is Mr. Frank Senanu, and he's speaking on security and security systems. Your time starts now and you have 5 minutes.
Greetings to everyone. My name is Frank Senanu Ashade. I'm the CEO of Destiny Security Services. And we have a couple of products which we have in stock. We provide man guard services for companies, and we install security cameras as the gadgets, intruder alarm system, gate automations, and turnstile. We also have a maritime security department, which is a new product which we're embarking on. We provide security for your vessels when you're traveling offshore and inshore. So that's what we do as well. We also train individuals who need security in their homes. We also train and then deploy the gas as well. And then we also do private investigation. We do background checks. We also into what we call executive support, where investors comes to the country or executives comes to the country and they need people to protect them, and we take them around the country before their departure. So these are the things that we are into. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Frank. That was so brief and so precise. Thank you all for the opportunity to pitch your businesses. This is the EABA Ghana Economic Business Day. We are glad to have you all on board. To reach any of the entrepreneurs on the program, please send an email to eabagana@eabaassociations.com or reach out to Dr. Yusuf Al-Shakawi, the chairman of EABA Association from the Cairo office. We now would want to hear some words from our chairman as he gives his remarks. If you have any questions, please put them in the chat box or send us an email, and we'll be glad to reach out to you as well. Dr. Yusri Shakawi, you have the floor now.
First of all, would like to thank you all very much for this very valuable day and very full informative words and sessions. Thank you, Baptista, for Ghana and for all your great efforts you are doing as usual. Thank you for all speakers. And as our objectives, we are working to increase the economic and the development in all African continent. We are, as a business community, businessmen, women, entrepreneurs, SMEs, we have to be in the same platform and to discuss and to increase the private sector's cooperation. The future will be with the private sectors to support all the government to get a very good, successful achievements. So from today, Baptista and myself, we are ready to serve all the businessmen and women and entrepreneurs in Ghana and even in all over African countries. That is what our objective. I'm very happy to be with you. I'm listening well for all the speakers and for all the different experience coming from Ghana. So I think this is the real time to work together. Hopefully that next 22 will be in a business visit in Ghana, me and at least 50 of our members, Egyptian businessmen and women and entrepreneurs, that to make a big and successful B2B meeting and matchmaking meeting between each other. Thank you again. Thank you, Mr. Ahmed Tariq, our commercial diplomatic attaché in Ghana. And also, thank you for all our audience. And also, I need to thank all the EABA executive team, IT department, and all the people that are working to launch and to support this great event. As usual, this is EABA. And of course, we have still in this year 2-3 stations. We still will discuss with Botswana, Botswana Day. And also we are preparing in South Africa Day and Kenya Day. And on the other hand, we organizing now a very great conference between Nigeria and Egypt private sectors. I think this is our efforts, this is our duties regarding and towards our countries. Thank you again. thank you very much for the EABA Ghana Business Day, which is a great day. Thank you, Baptista. Thank you again and again. And I think now you start well to open the gate and to open the gateway to the manpower from Ghana to Saudi Arabia through EABA platform. And also we start to open the Ghana market to different products from Egypt. We will increase the cooperation between each other to get an achievement. What's our achievement? That we believe Africa, yes, we can. Thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye. Good night.
Thank you, Chairman. You heard him. EABA is the place for everybody. If you haven't registered with EABA, please do that. Send an email to us, eabagana@eabaassociations.com. Reach out to our Cairo office, Dr. Yusri's office, or the Secretariat. We would be glad to provide support to you. We would expect the delegation from Egypt and all over the African countries as we open the Ghana market for business. Please reach out to the team so we can accord you the necessary support, the collaboration, the business linkage, and then the team support. Thank you all for the opportunity to host this EABA Ghana Business Day. Thank you to the team in Egypt. Thank you to the IT team. And thank you all my fellow EABA country representatives. So it's good night for us today from Ghana, the commercial city of Africa. Until next time, when we invite you again for another EABA activity. Thank you so much and good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Bye-bye.
Abigail, I can't agree.
So many.
Okay.
So,
bye, my sweetheart.